We now return to Let's Play Cleopatra. It occurred to me that before we get invaded, I should probably figure out how this stuff works. So I can set them up into tight, loose, that's hold ground, mop up, and then this sends them, okay. Rotate the line, that's interesting. So why don't we send them back? Okay. So we're still down here, trying to figure this out. We've got wood coming in. Food is harmful. Oh, come on! Well, we need that stuff over here as quickly as possible. Uh-oh. They've run out of pottery already? Well...
I've been kicked out of my home, and through no fault of my own.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand that. They're literally right here. Famine. Oy. Boy, I gotta really keep on top of that a little bit more. Right. I was gonna do some more recruiting, and I can only have one recruiter. An academy. I can only have one academy, of course. Well, never mind. People are pleased with me. That's good. What I guess I could do is more weapon smithing, because that is a thing we do actually need. I could do more chariot making, but we're already using up the wood enough as it is. I could turn off this industry, in fact, to kind of help out with this. We have all the granite we need. Once the carpenters are finished with the scaffolding, the obelisk is already 54% complete. That will be good. That will be good. We're getting grain in, we're getting... okay. Well, we're still several hundred people off, and I do not see... okay, there's a few trickling in, but not the influx that will get us over that. So I really only got myself about 200, and I still can't frickin' maintain the pottery? Do I really have to put down another bazaar? I mean, I will. But, I mean, that's just going to drain this a lot faster, because then you'll have two places full up on food. We have no food. That's the next reason it fell down. These guys are just back and forth and back and forth. Our delivery man is ready with orders. Okay, but can you maybe, like, work on this? Why do we have chickpeas in here if they're not being brought to where they need to go? I guess it was this. In a month, right? Yeah. Well, I hope we're ready. We do have another unit there. And I guess I can go ahead and get another chariot fort down. I won't be there in time. But I'm hopeful that enough of this will be all we really need. I think we're producing enough copper we can keep those weapons in supply. And I realize I'm selling them right now. But, I think we'll be okay. I'm just looking at that food, and that's what's making me nervous. Foreign army invades. Up there. Okay, so, you boys come here. Now those are, what, slingers? It seems to me like the military aspect of this is a lot easier than Zeus. It's an infantry company. Probably actually want them to hold a loose formation. Right there. Where's your mother? Crocodile's infantry. I don't want the frickin' infantry. I want the goddamn chariots. I guess I have to click the actual unit. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, definitely feel like... You know what? Why don't we engage nearby enemies? We'll have you all blocked up there. I want you chariots to also do so. Having you here. This will also be here, and this will also be here. Not that one. That. There and there. Okay. If that's it, I don't think we're in any real danger. So let's pick this up. Pick it up. Wow. Not much difference in speed up until about 50%. Oh, you bastards. Okay. Well, engage nearby enemies is kind of what I was hoping for. But they seem to be just hanging out, so we'll take the fight to them. Probably do some mopping up, huh? It seems like we're done here. We're losing some horses by the sounds of it. Why don't you engage nearby enemies? So unless there's a big army off-screen there, I don't understand what they're fighting. Lack of jobs deters immigration. So we're not getting any more people in. This is a thing. I feel like at this point I'm going to end up doing a little bit different here. Have we done it, or what's the deal? They seem to be done. Unless we're getting backdoored somewhere, it seems like we're done. Trading is increased. Roarty will trade even more copper. Okay, but what does that actually mean? Okay, we are in fact done with ooh. We are in fact done with the wood. You know what? Screw it. I've got money here that I can send, and I've got other things I can be doing to help with this if they're going to be needy. So I don't see how I can do this. If the game is going to be constantly giving me grief this way, how am I supposed to maintain any level of population? Like, I still need 500 people. But they're not going to immigrate now because there's no jobs. And I can still make jobs. In fact, it looks like I can still make many more chariots. Or many more, well, both, really. Many more weaponsmiths. I should have left that for the chariot maker, actually. To what end, I don't know, though. I mean, well, 30 people. That's the reason. It takes 30 people to make that. And then we'll do another weaponsmith up here, I guess. Just kind of eat into stuff, but there's just not... The obelisk is finally finished. Fantastic. So now we're going to delete those. And I'm going to go ahead and actually delete that. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to put a stockyard back in here. This one, I don't want this one to have anything to do with that. So we'll fill it up with half of that and half beer. We don't necessarily need beer at the moment, but I feel like I'm really getting the short end of it here. What are we doing with... I mean, I guess I could keep wood coming in. Wood's coming in for them. But now I want to do half and half of what? I don't really have anything to half and half at the moment. I could do all wood here, but this doesn't even need to be here. We'll just go ahead and empty the wood so it goes over to here. I just kind of don't want them, you know, battling for a place. Because you got one guy who's busy doing a lot of stuff. I would rather keep these kind of nailed down to doing only a few things, if I can help it. But I think one thing I'm going to have to do, like it or not, is... I think I'm going to have to chop this up. Ra is still displeased. This is something I don't really understand at the moment. I guess there's just too many people for what we actually had here. Probably no beer. So why don't we go ahead and start importing beer? I won't necessarily trade it at the moment. Although maybe I should. Yeah, screw it. Take it. And we'll increase our importation. We just can't get them to bring it. Our delivery man is on his way back. See, that's why I don't need the weapons here. We just need to be selling weapons out of that storeyard, or possibly this one. The longer they are there, though, I mean, either way, it's just a bad deal. Maybe I just don't need this one after all. But we can do another jeweler and 2 weavers. Yes, I realize it needs flax. Hopefully, once that guy's just hanging around down here, that's all he will be doing. Because I can't imagine how I'm going to take this many people down. Unless we just maybe spam chariot. I mean, that's the thing. This is now empty. So we're going to get rid of it. And construction project. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. So one thing we're going to do is come this way. But I want roadblocks here for a moment. Bastards. And then I'm going to do something like this. the purpose of which will only be to just build some more stuff. I guess putting a couple buildings there would help. Put that there, and then we will have a firehouse here, an architect post here, and between the two of them I've got a little bit more industry now. Did I increase my gems? I did not. Let's increase that to 12, and we will add another batch of jeweler and double weaver. What else has a lot of employment? Honestly, I can't see a whole lot. Possibly... yeah, I don't know. Right now, we need 500 people. That's the only thing holding me back. So, I'm going to do something real quick. We're going to save, and we're just going to see if we can't run this to the end. Before everybody starves. Let's be a little bit more. We'll have to keep an eye on the gods a lot more. Someone just died to something. Thieves. Well, that's fun. Let's do, I guess it is safe. No, it's not. Police station. You want employment? There you go. You're employed as police officers. It's working. Perhaps a little bit more than I anticipated. We did it.
A job well done. Our great Pharaoh, Ramses II, did not err when he chose you to oversee the commercial and military development of this land. But danger rides the wind. Hittite armies have again arisen to contest our rightful control of this most valuable region.
Okay. Seems like an awful lot of effort just to have a little settlement with an obelisk in it, but that did the trick. So, I'm going to end this one here. I will see you next time.